There you go. From our saggy ilk to taking our milk. Are things getting scary for all things dairy? In LA, I'd say very. The Los Angeles Unified School District has become the nation's largest educational system to stop serving flavored milk. Says Jenny Cook, an advocate at something called Food for Lunch. Quote, 30% of our kids are obese or on track to diabetes. This is a social justice issue.
Shut up.
Yeah. Speaking of social justice.
Yeah.
I admit it, I have no idea what social justice is, but if that's what it is, I am totally for it.
Oh, hedonism Philippines. I love it.
Oh, my God. Hey, Kaylee, the teachers in America were in trouble. Education sucks, but we're going after milk?
Exactly, and California no less. I mean, they come up with some pretty inane political decisions, and this is the best of them. I mean, they're going bankrupt, and all they have time for is to legislate school lunch rules. I mean, this is not going to fix the obesity rate, because the kid's going to go home and get a few cookies, candy bars. I mean, you can't.
One.
Yeah. Probably.
Definitely going to smoke one.
Yeah.
It also said in the story. It said in the story that others say that kids just need to learn how to drink plain white milk. It's like, first of all, who are these adults, and when did you just turn from a kid to a total adult fool? It's like, when you ever a kid in your life?
Yeah. Chocolate milk is the greatest, and I'm not saying that because you're here. But I love it. I can drink gallons of it. I don't like regular milk. I hate regular milk.
Strawberry and chocolate is great. It's just as much sugar in the fruit drinks that they have in schools as it is in the flavored milk.
By the way,
let kids be kids, for the love of God.
By the way, fruit has sugar in it. I don't eat any fruit because it's sugary.
But you know what they want to replace?
That's an ad campaign.
Yeah, there you go. Yes,
they want to replace a lot of the foods they want to take away with sushi and with tortellini.
Yeah.
We are the world of, it's LA.
It's the Benetton for your stomach.
Yes. And don't forget that they say that kids are obese because they don't play enough sports, but then they're taking dodgeball away.
Yes.
Then they wonder why kids are getting bullied when you like this. I'll take a little sushi and a little no milk for me. I'm trying to cut back on my milk. The bullies like this, oh, I can't wait to drink.
And by the way, you know the bullies are drinking milk. That's why they're so big boned and they're healthy. Bill, you snort powdered quick every morning, or at least that's what you're telling me you're doing.
It is indeed powdered quick. Can't emphasize that enough. White chocolate, powdered quick.
Yeah.
That's why you were confused.
But you don't gain any weight.
Huh? I know. I think it's when you put it in the actual liquefied area that you actually had something. I get it.
You mean the milk?
One of those. I don't
such a weirdo.
I don't ingest substances.
Yes, you don't.
I get it. Kids are fat, you know, and why not keep them away from their little vitamin D crack? Why not have it away from them? Last I checked, water is cheaper than milk. You solve the budget that way.
Well, here's my feeling.
Come on, kids.
Yeah, there's two things that bother me. The phrase social justice only impresses naive students. Social justice means I don't have a job. Right. I'm for social justice. No, go to work. That's justice, you weirdo. And also, food for lunch?
Yeah. Stop it. It's like Jamie Oliver. He's bringing all this nonsense over here. Somebody needs to fix his hair. I need to punch his barber in the face. How about that? Stop worrying about our food and worry about your dumb blonde hair, you Seacrest. That's all I had to finish off.
I enjoyed it.
I always thought social justice just meant judges that were out partying.
I think that's, I have no idea.
Social justice, just rocking it.
Yeah,
wearing nothing under that robe.
Yeah, the robe is covering things. Coming up, do white people belong in an island where they must fend for themselves?
Rikers.
We discussed Sherrod Small's new book, Get Away From Me White People.
Yeah, it's a good book.
Yeah, it is.
Judy Blume wrote it.
They're called Crusties, and they stink. Yep, a whole segment on Bill's Boxers.
Come on.
They're grungy and spongy, on society, that is. But where have the Crusties gone? That's the lament of no one. Crusties, as they're known, are young nomads who travel the country with backpacks and bedrolls, arriving like locusts in San Francisco and New York and elsewhere, depending on the weather. They set up encampments in parks and while away the hours smoking hand-rolled cigarettes, begging for loose change, and defecating God knows where. But as the Times reports, the spring Crusties have been missing from New York's East Village, which has always seen an influx of the tattooed turds when the weather turns warm. So where are they? Well, we go live to a mostly empty, crusty encampment.
寝た顔もいいよ。で気持ちいいのここ。気持ちいいんだ。
사람들이 하나씩.
Hey, once they get into their cups, they don't leave. They don't leave.
Wow.
Terrible, terrible, terrible. Seth, as a former Krusty, what do you make of these punks today?
I heard they migrated up to 75th Street and they're now called the Upper Crust. It's just a rumor.
Yes. Sherrod, I hate these. They contribute nothing to society. They're living off everybody else, and they're not injured.
They're not injured. I give you that. They seem to me like they're homeless people.
Yeah.
And they're white. And whenever I see white homeless people, I think one thing: camping.
Yeah.
So they're not in trouble, right? They're not bothering anybody. I'm pro-Krusties.
You're pro-Krusties?
Pro-Krusties.
Really?
Yeah.
You know why? It's because you're going to go down to Tompkins Square and take their weed.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If I see a frail one about 90 pounds, I'm going to push them over.
There you go.
Krusties got no protein in them. Too much
That
Chinese
is
food.
true.
They can't deal with this.
Yeah, because they don't drink their chocolate milk.
That's right.
Kaylee, in the green room, you said you'd like to see them all dead.
I did not.
You mumbled it, but you did say something like that.
Why the anger?
However, I'm not a Krusty fan. But my question is, when did they ever leave? Because I'm pretty sure every day on my walk to work, I see a Krusty just sitting there on the side of the road. They always try and make eye contact. I always look the other way as fast as possible. But no influx of Krusties for me this year. That's good.
Hey, one time you did make eye contact with me.
No.
Remember I was throwing peanuts at you? Hey, look at me.
Speaking of, Bill, when Krusties see you, they actually offer you loose change, which is really nice.
Take pity. Krusties. That's the thing about New Yorkers. They always gonna change the name of something. They change the name of neighborhoods. They change the name of buildings. Krusties is nothing but hobos.
Yeah.
And hobos are bums with a travel budget.
Yeah.
Usually by boxcar, but they travel. That's all these guys are. They're young hobos, yobos.
Yeah, and they call their feces alternate compost, which doesn't make it taste any better.
But wait, I've got good news. Global warming's going to push them south.
Oh,
They're going to go where
absolutely.
the warm weather is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But
Actually, they'll go back to your hometown.
Oh.
But the Times did this because they think it's cool, right? Isn't that what it is? It's a cool thing.
So the hobos, they only go where like the weather's warm?
Yeah, they're not gutsy
So
hobos.
why not call them hot and Krusties?
Ooh, now I'm hungry.
Yes, I am.
That sounds like something I can microwave.
Yes, you might be able to.
Yes.
They are frail.
But don't eat your hot and Krusties right away, because you'll burn the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, you just entice them to your microwave and say, ooh, a warm place to sleep. Just crawl in here. Put a little pillow in there for them. And then turn it on high. That's a
Glaze them
terrible
with
thing.
butter and go to
I am
town.
joking, of course, but I think society forgot how to shame people. This is a shameful behavior. Wandering around, freeloading.
I want to be clear, though. You were joking about consuming
Yes,
young homeless people.
Yes,
You're sure about that? That was a
joking.
joke. All
Yes,
right.
I believe I was. All right, I'll look at the tape after the show and see if I was joking.
See how much sincere you were.
Yeah, do you have a comment on the show? Email us. It's red@foxnews.com. And to leave a voicemail, my direct line, 212-462-5050. Still to come, the halftime report from TV's Andy Levy. He's a jerk.
Tonight's halftime report is sponsored by Gary the Garbage Gator, that reptile who, despite continuing efforts of law enforcement, always seems to find his way into trouble. Thanks, Gary the Garbage Gator.
Welcome back. Let's find out if we've got anything wrong so far. For that, we go to TV's Andy Levy. Andy, you seem a little upset.
Yeah, I'm more than a little upset, Greg.
What is it this time?
It's big this time. Shia LaBeouf says he won't be doing any more Transformers movies, Greg.
That's what you're upset about?
Oh, you're not?
Not even a little, Andy.
You know what? You are a soulless monster. Shia LaBeouf is my generation's Harrison Ford, and the movies are our Star Wars. I wouldn't expect you to understand that, old man.
Andy, I'm only 2 years older than you.
Not where it counts, Greg.
We all know that's an implant.
Nevertheless.
I never know what that word means.
It's an old Swahili saying. It means you're a total jerk.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Greg Log, Wiener withdrawal. Sherrod, you said you'll miss Wiener, and you referred to his Indian wife.
Yes.
She was born in Michigan. Her dad is Indian, but her mom is Pakistani.
So I'll just pick the less of the two evils.
Yeah. Oh, you're terrible.
Because the Pakistani thing, we're not friends with them right now, right?
I guess.
No, we are.
They are arresting
We
people
are.
who helped us get bin Laden. How's that our friends?
Our president says our relationship with Pakistan, he says it's complicated.
That's your president.
He's half yours.
By the way, I love that movie. It's complicated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Our relationship with Pakistan is a Facebook status.
Yes.
Kelly, you said the Wiener thing wasn't about partisan politics, that it's about the fact that scandals like this are damaging to the credibility of our elected officials.
Absolutely.
It's bad for the country. Yeah, but you're pretty damn happy this happened to a Democrat, aren't you?
No.
Yeah, you
Well,
are.
hey, I don't want it happening to John Boehner, but
Stop it.
When it's exposed
Stop
on
it.
either side, when it happened to Sanford, I was happy. When it happened to Ensign, I was happy. I want it exposed and gone.
But you're a little happier when it happens to a Democrat.
I'm happy it wasn't Boehner. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
That was a strange choice of words.
Yes.
It was exposed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seth, you said you don't think Wiener will run for office again. I disagree. I think he will. Tiger Woods went back to golf. Charlie Sheen's going to have another TV show. Chris Brown beats up a woman. A couple years later, he's back on Saturday Night Live. Everyone comes back.
Well, it could be true. It could very well be true, but he'll have FaceTime very soon, I think. I really do.
He'll have what?
He'll have FaceTime on TV
Oh,
very soon.
okay.
He's a talker.
I thought you meant he was going to use the Apple messaging system called FaceTime and get himself in trouble.
Could be.
Yeah. Greg, you mentioned that Barbara Walters, I think it was, said this is a tragedy.
Yes.
It's Tragic Johnson.
Ah, nicely done, my friend.
Yeah.
Nicely
I actually
done.
stole that from the guy who writes headlines for the New York Post. That was a one they didn't decide to go with.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He told me I could use it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep. Man arrested at San Francisco Air Force. I didn't want to take credit for it. What the hell was pinch? Don't ever show pinch while I'm on screen.
Hello there, Andy. Anything you want to correct? God, I love it when we're on the two shot.
Man arrested. Get him off. Man arrested at San Francisco Airport for wearing saggy pants. Sherrod, in reference to the fact that Deshaun Marmon was coming from a funeral, you asked what part of the mourning process is showing your ass to strangers?
Yeah.
It's step 3.
Step 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That answers all
I
everything.
get you. Apparently, you've never gotten there.
So it's cry.
It's cry.
hug,
No, it's cry. Pour a little out, and then show your ass to strangers.
I need to go to more funerals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll write it down.
Okay.
Tweet me.
Kaylee, you said the airline needs to define what appropriate attire is, and you make a good point. A U.S. Airways spokesperson says they don't have a specific dress code, but they ask all their passengers to dress in an appropriate manner to ensure the safety and the comfort of all their passengers.
Well, when you leave it up to my discretion, how do I know
Right.
if my top's too low or my pants are too low?
I can tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
That might be.
Yeah.
More, please.
Just assume they're not.
But you know, if there's an evacuation, it's a good, fair point. You can't run. You can't if your pants are down to your knees. Trust me.
Got some more facts for you, Greg.
Yes.
The San Francisco Popo now say that 3 U.S. Airways employees asked Marmon to pull up his pants. He told them he didn't have to because he had purchased a ticket.
Right.
The crew then alerted the captain of the plane. He made a citizen's arrest of Marmon for trespassing because he wouldn't leave the plane.
Wow.
Only a black dude can get arrested on a plane that he bought a ticket for. Let me see a ticket, please. You don't belong here. U.S. Airways, you bastards.
Yeah. No, we just changed our tickets 10 minutes ago. This one's not valid.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I thought that citizens' arrests were like a myth.
No,
That you only hear like 12-year-old boys trying to do it or something.
Right.
No, you can actually do that. In the state of California, I think it has to be if you either witness a felony or you know somebody committed a felony or you see someone committing a public offense. Yep.
I don't know what I would do if somebody tried to citizens
I
arrest
would
me.
beat the hell out of him.
Yeah.
It's
That would
either
be
that, it's
Superman.
either that or laugh.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
I would beat.
Yeah.
Please.
Bill, you said one of the few airlines you could fly is Hooters Air. Hooters Air ceased operating in 2006.
Oh, my word.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess they went.
Yeah,
Blank up.
exactly. Yeah. Belly up?
Yeah, belly up is what I was looking for.
Yeah. What scares me is that I knew exactly what you
Yeah,
meant.
because we were both thinking it.
Yeah.
It's like we think our own thoughts,
That's
Andy.
bad. It's like we think our own thoughts, Greg.
Yes.
Think our own thoughts.
Yeah,
Yes.
or each other's.
3 shot.
Oh, hey. Yeah.